This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good evening, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for August 5, 2023. And in the news this evening, policeman killed in Sandy Bay, Clarendon. A policeman was shot dead in Sandy Bay, Clarendon this morning. His licensed firearm was stolen by his killers. It's reported that about 12:10 a.m., the cop who was attached to the St. Catherine North Police Division's Enhanced Security Measures team was at the Pink and Pretty Bar along the Sandy Bay Main Road when two men approached him on foot. The men held the officer at gunpoint and forced him and other patrons into the bar. They then reportedly informed the policeman that they were going to kill him. There was a struggle during which the policeman reached for his firearm, but he was shot multiple times in his upper body. The gunmen stole his licensed firearm and escaped in a white Toyota motor car. The police officer died while undergoing treatment at hospital. Hotel worker hospitalized after colliding with a cow in Westmoreland. A hotel worker is hospitalized after a motorcycle reportedly collided with a cow in Retreat, Little London, Westmoreland on Friday night. Reports are that the man was traveling on his bike shortly after 8 p.m. when a cow walked into his path. The motorcycle collided into the belly of the cow and he was flung from his bike. He was transported to hospital where he is admitted in serious but stable condition. The injured man's sister told the news that she is gravely concerned about the untethered cow situation. Something ought to be done about these stray cows. It cannot continue like this. This is the third such incident in a week involving stray cows in the Little London area. Constable Tajay Banks died on Sunday when his service motor vehicle collided with a cow, and the 22-year-old Christopher Samuels was killed after the car he was traveling in collided with a cow on Wednesday morning. Dr. Leon Vaughn dies in car crash. Prominent medical doctor Leon Vaughn died in a car crash on Arcadia Drive in St. Andrew on Saturday morning. Reports are that Dr. Vaughn was having severe chest pains and attempted to drive himself to the hospital when he crashed. Advocates Network urges Police High Command to rescind the Police Federation Chairman interdiction. The Advocates Network is demanding that the interdiction of the chairman of the Police Federation, Corporal Rohan James, be rescinded, adding that he was expressing his right to freedom of speech when he made remarks criticizing the Police High Command at a funeral service for a policeman last month. In a statement on Friday, the network said that the issues raised by James over delayed payments of overtime monies was not a frivolous claim but a verifiable fact. The response of the Commissioner to a genuine welfare concern is very disappointing and only serves to escalate rather than resolving this conflict. The Advocates Network therefore does not support the stance of the Commissioner of Police on this issue, the organization said. The Jamaican police or any other worker should have the confidence to advocate for their rights without a fear of intimidation or retaliation on the part of heads of department. It is bad faith to treat grievances over compensation with punitive measures that undermine morale and demotivate an already overworked and under-resourced police force, the Advocates Network continued. The network went on to urge the Police Commissioner, Major General Anthony Anderson, to withdraw Corporal James's interdiction and return to the negotiation table to find a workable solution for the administration and the implementation of the overtime claims by the federated ranks. Curfew imposed in Rockfort, Kingston. A 48-hour curfew has been imposed in sections of Rockfort in Kingston. The curfew began at 6 p.m. on Friday, August 4, and will remain in effect until 6 p.m. on Sunday, August 6. The boundaries of the curfew are north along Glasspool Avenue from the Aguilar Road to Water Road, east along Water Road from a dirt track onto Duke Road to Windward Road, south along Windward Road from Duke Road to the Aguilar Road, west along the Aguilar Road from Windward Road to Glasspool Avenue. During the curfew, all persons within its boundaries are required to remain within their premises unless otherwise authorized in writing by the ground commander. Haitian refugee support group requests a meeting with Jamaican government. Human rights group Freedom Imaginaries is requesting an urgent meeting with representatives of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Ministry of National Security to discuss due process issues in the procedures for the determination of refugee status and the complementary protection in respect of 37 Haitians seeking asylum in Jamaica. The Haitians arrived by boat at Boston Beach in Portland on July 10. In a letter dated August 4, Freedom Imaginaries called for a meeting during the week of August 7 with the ministries and their legal team to discuss the issues that undermine the principle of non-refoulement. Malene Lane, an international human rights lawyer and the founder of Freedom Imaginaries, said the issues should be addressed before the matter advances to the next phase. To guide the discussion, Ms. Lane in the 7-page letter detailed the concerns and recommendations for minimum guarantees in the refugee status determination process based on internationally recognized human rights standards, among them international standards on due process and its guarantees in asylum procedures, right to appropriate information and guidance, right to a cost-free translator or interpreter, legal aid, individualized and personal interviews, gender and differentiated approaches. August 17 date for challenge to serve Deputy Mayor's ousting. An August 17 date has been set for the Supreme Court to hear arguments from attorneys challenging the legality of a vote that ousted Dan Reed-Delancey from the position of Deputy Mayor of Savannah-Lamar. The application is also seeking to bar the council from installing Ian Miles as a deputy mayor. The matter will be heard at 10 a.m. The date was set on Friday, following the filing of an emergency application on July 27. At issue is a disagreement over whether the actions taken on July 13 complied with the laws that govern local authorities. It is our position that there is a savings clause in the Local Government Act by which the bylaws and all regulations concerning the Westmoreland Council has been preserved, notwithstanding that the Parish Councils Act has been repealed. It is our instruction that the Council will be seeking to administer the oath of office to Ian Miles today. In light of the foregoing, we ask that you stay your hand pending the determination of this issue by the court, the attorneys told the Council in a July 27 letter, a copy of which was obtained by the News. According to Delancey's lawyers, the Council ought to have sought legal advice before proceeding with the unlawful motion. This has all stemmed from infighting within the opposition People's National Party that spilled over into a power struggle for control of the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation. Miles, who represents the Little London Division, was elected on a PNP ticket, but is one of 3 councillors who resigned from the party to register their objection to Ian Miles representing the PNP in Westmoreland Western during the next general election. The others are Garfield James of the Sheffield Division and Lawton Mackenzie of the Grange Hill Division. With the resignations, the PNP now has 5 seats in the municipal corporation. The Jamaica Labour Party has 4, and the 3 councillors are independent. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.